Mic check is the real one. Smart Gia Bumpson, back to back at it again on the Celebrity Fizi.
In this part of the world, relationship involves family. In fact, it's going to be very, very difficult for you to navigate through any relationship successfully if the family members are not with you. If you get married, you don't just get married to the bride or the groom. Families come together. Families are united together. And in fact, I can tell you that one of the ways that you can ascertain or verify whether your relationship is on the right path is when you meet the other half's family. Family is very important in this part of the world. And if you're in a relationship where you haven't met the other half's family, that's a bad sign. There's a red flag there, I can tell you. I understand that in the Western land, in England, in the United States, in Canada, couples can just feel butterflies in their stomach and then boom, they're married. And then the next minute they call their families and they inform them of the marriage and life goes on. But over here in Africa, you need the blessings of both families to move on with your relationship, to take your bride to the altar. If you don't have that backing of the family, it's going to be really difficult for you to do anything. And it's quite unacceptable for you to move on without the blessings of the family. It's quite unacceptable. Word on the street has it that Baby Naija's level up housemate, Bella's family, are blocking Sheggz access to see Bella. And this is because of the turbulent relationship that they share in the house. They see Sheggz as a threat. They see Sheggz as somebody who is going to manipulate their daughter. And they see the daughter as naive and they have to step in to service the situation. You see, a lot of people have made really bad decisions because of because their emotions were involved, because of love. And sometimes you need families to step in to service the situation. And that's what they're doing. They don't see any future in their relationship and they're putting it out there clear. They don't want these two to be together. Bella, on her own part, in an interview, was asked about the relationship she shared with Sheggz. And she said she can confirm if that relationship is going to move forward, that she's focusing on her brand. And it's going to be interesting to see how both parties navigate through the struggle. I think it's going to be really difficult for Sheggz to convince Bella's family that she's the right person for their daughter, because he has already made a bad impression of them. So it's going to be really difficult. So it's going to be also very interesting to see how this pans out. So they don't want him. Bella is focusing on her brand. There are a few things that I pick from all this scenario. And one is that star relationship doesn't often work out. And you can say there are exceptions like the Jay-Z and Beyonce's, right? But exceptions doesn't make the rule. The majority does. And think about how many relationships that have been born out of the Big Brother Naija house that have gone further to the altar. It's about less than 1% of the relationship that have been born out of Big Brother Naija's house ever go into the altar. Period. This is because it's difficult for star relationships to work out because both parties are playing similar roles. And for a relationship to work out, one person has to be on the other person's program. If both parties are focusing on their dreams, focusing on conquering the world, focusing on their brands, traveling from Canada to US, from US to Lagos, having so much to do, then it's going to be really, really difficult for you to work out a relationship with that type of person. So even without Bella's family's disapproval, I don't think that this relationship is going to last a test of time. Now, this reminds me of Emmanuel and Liquoros's relationship. And in that relationship, in the house, there were lovebirds. They looked as a complete couple. And a lot of people envisaged a perfect relationship ahead of the house. But it was a different ballgame. Because at the end of the day, when they are out of the house with their new fame life, with a whole lot of money, a whole lot of tours around the world, signing endorsement deals, getting richer and richer, and with that fame and fortune, things can easily change. And we can see it in Emmanuel's treatment of Liquoros when they left the house. And the fact is that when a guy is getting rich, is stable, is rich, is practically doing well for himself, the less he cares about the status of a woman. You know, Emmanuel is handsome, is young, he got money. He can actually have more girls, or even much more beautiful girls, than Liquoros. Now, the happiest relationships in the world is when the man is conquering the world, getting the bag, and the woman, on the other hand, is playing a different role, building families. That's the happiest relationships in the world. And it's going to be difficult for Bella and Sheggz to relinquish their dreams and their aspirations and their brands and their tours just because they want to make this relationship thing work. It's really going to be difficult. And that's why I don't take star relationships serious at all. At the end of the day, both parties are rich, famous, and they're in a better place than they were before they got into the house, and they'll be able to navigate through their ordeals without any doubt. It's your boy, Smart J Bamson, back to back at it again on the Celebrity FZ. Let me know what you think in your comments, and don't fail to like and subscribe. Peace out.